Alrighty, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have another discussion, but kind of this is going to help a lot more people, I think, than just the person making this. So I thought, why not make this video? I have a lot of information to share, and hopefully for newer people, this does help you out. So I'm going to link this down below if you want to go check it out for yourself, but let's get right into it. So I'm going to read it, then I'm going to give my opinion, like always, and we're just going to go from there. So the question is, what are all the ways to raise relations with town/village notables? So if you didn't know, notables are the people pretty much who own stuff in towns, and in villages are like the powerful people. The one you see pretty much on the top right of the screen, those face icons right there, those are the notables. So I've been running all over Britannia doing quests for notables to try and raise relations, but it's really slow. I just want my noble troops so I can get some archers. It feels so slow. Partly because you can't focus on just one notable and do a bunch of quests for him. I've done loads and loads of quests, but it's been for a different notable in different villages all over Britannia. And so while many notables have relationships with me between 10 and 20, I haven't been able to get any relationships up to 40 to 60, at least not in the villages. It seems that towns, at least the Escort Caravan quest is really good, provided that you let the caravan get attacked by bandits and then rush in to save it. Are there any other / better ways to raise relations with particular notables in towns and or villages? Alrighty. Let's see what people have to say first before I give my actual, all the information I have, right? So that particular grind is slow. You can also mentor an apprentice for them, which is occasionally offered if you renown and attribute are high enough. I don't know about this mentor. Okay. Related question, how to improve relations with the point of hating you. I rated one of the, so this is another question, how to improve the relations if you already rated them. Okay. I do stuff while doing my trade loops. You really only need to do 2 to 3 quests per notable. Trade or skill tree has perks that give you +1 recruitment slots. Okay. Alright. And then we have a mod. Okay. So here we go. First, if your real objective out of this is to get noble troops, I think the best way to do that is not even through getting relations with town/village notables. What I would suggest is get the highest ones you can in terms of troops and just get into a lot of fights. There are perks in leadership and there are perks in a lot of other places depending on what weapon you use, whether it's one-handed, two-handed, bow, crossbow. They all have XP modifiers that give you more XP for your troops in your party, depending on a lot of different things. There's a lot of varieties, and you can go into the skill tree and read about it. I can't really list all of them in this video because it's going to be like, I would say probably a 20-30 minute video because there is so much, right? But I would seriously check out your skills and kind of, you can really build a good character with very good skills depending on what you want to do in your playthrough. If you want to have a lot of high level troops that level up very quickly, that is possible with the current skill tree. And there's a lot of variation. Ever since they've added the secondary effects for skills and stuff like that, there's a lot of variation to what you can really build your character into. Now, if you still want to get the notable, what would you call it? The notable reputation up, here's what I would do. This is going to speed up your process, right? Yes, you can still do quests. I personally don't, but if you want to get up to 40 and 60, I get doing quests. It's a good little boost that you can get from doing the quests. So continue doing the quests, but what I would also suggest is get companions as soon as possible and get them into parties and just let them go do their thing. They will gain you passive reputation. They will do quests for notables in towns and villages by themselves, and over time you're going to see pop-ups like, oh, +1 here, +3 here, +2 there for random notables across the map. This might not be targeted for you, but if you let them run around long enough, trust me, you're gonna see the increase over time. It's worth it. And also another trick is if you do have your own kingdom at the time, what you can do, or even if you're a vassal, right? What you can do is you can call them, if you want them to pretty much give you reputation in like a very like a small area of the map instead of the whole map, and you don't want them to get too far away. Whenever they get too far away, call an army with them inside of it. It doesn't cost you any influence. It doesn't cost you anything, actually. You actually gain influence from having them in your army, if you didn't know that. But what you do is you call them to an army, they get right close to you, and then you just disband the army, and then they're going to start roaming around the surrounding area. And you can keep doing this, and they will gain you a reputation with pretty much the notables in that surrounding area. So you can kind of, you kind of gain the system in that way. Now, you've also mentioned that the Escort Caravan quest is very good because if you let the caravan get attacked by bandits, you pretty much get a reputation if you save them. This is also similar to saving villagers and saving just regular caravans, right, in the area. I would suggest you do that. I would suggest you keep your eye on that. It gives you a reputation, not with only notables, the lords of pretty much that clan that owns it. So you get a lot of different reputation, and getting good clan reputation will help you later in the game when you decide to, recruit some clans on your side for your kingdom, if that's the direction you're trying to go. So I would suggest to always keep your eye on that. It's a very good boost to a lot of different people. And yeah, what else is there? This is literally off the top of my head, but next one, hideouts. Go whenever you see hideouts anywhere near the like the surrounding area where you want reputation, take all the hideouts out. They will give you a boost in reputation to all the towns and villages in your area. So I think it's very, very good. It brings everything up, and I think it's very, very well worth it. Especially early game, you can get a very, very good loot. Hideouts are very underrated when it comes to loot, especially early game. You can really, if you raid a couple hideouts, there might be a chance you might find like a 10,000 dinar sword in one of them. It's very random loot, and a lot of times it's in the couple thousand range of what you're gonna get. Now let's move on to perks, as this person has listed right over here. So charm perks do really help with your kind of like how much reputation you can gain with different people, whether it's lords, notables, or stuff of that nature. I would check a lot of those perks out. Also, a place that you might want to look is the second perk choice in the scouting, skill. That one, it gives you like like a 50% chance if you enter a town or a village, you get +1 to the notables in terms of reputation. Check that out. And like I've stated before, the one-handed, two-handed, all those skills, I feel like they have some like small little perk things in there as well. So check out the skill tree. You can really build your character up to pretty much focus on specific things. And if your thing is reputation towards people, you can build your character around that. You just need to, look at those skills, read them out, get a little notepad, open up a little notepad on your PC and just, write down all the perks that benefit specific things and go from there. I think that, if you really wanted to go really in depth with it, I think you can definitely do it. I'm wondering if I'm missing anything else. I think that is about it. Oh, in terms of this question, how do you improve relations to the point with pretty much places that you raided? It's very hard. It's very hard. You're gonna have to literally do the same thing that I stated over here, but it's gonna take you a lot longer. If you raid someplace, it makes sense that they really do hate you. You're raiding a place that obviously isn't full of warriors, and you're doing a lot of damage, so therefore it's a lot harder to gain their trust back, right? But yeah, hopefully this did help you guys out. Hopefully it was a good info, and just overall, I'm really trying to think in the back of my head as I'm talking to see if I missed anything else on the subject. But pretty much keep doing quests. I would say keep doing quests. If you want to get to the 40 and 60 range, keep doing quests. Get companions with parties out there as soon as possible. Look out for caravans and villagers to help. Take out hideouts. Go to the skill tree and just build your character around the way that you want to build him. And I would suggest checking out the charm skill, and also the second perk in the scouting skill. Those help a ton. And yeah, hopefully that helps you guys out. Ask me any questions, any concerns, and like always, stay safe. And also add any comments if there are like other ways to do it. You know, it always helps out for the people who are watching the video to see comments of like extra ways and stuff like that that I might have missed. And I do always appreciate people who do help out. So yeah, stay safe, guys.